Mania, ini kita akan membahas tentang video review dari 3 kesalahan umum dalam latihan triceps oleh Jeremy Etier. Silahkan simak video ini, dan apa saja 3 kesalahan dalam latihan triceps, monggo simak videonya yang telah kita sematkan dengan teks bahasa Indonesia.
If you're seeking to build big, impressive-looking arms, then there's no doubt that you have to prioritize the triceps. This is especially true since they actually make up most of the size of your arms. But in order to best grow this muscle, you need to pay close attention to how exactly you're performing your triceps exercises and the approach you use to train them. For example, let's take a look at Bob on the left and Billy on the right. Although Bob may do the exact same amount of sets and reps as Billy does, and maybe even lifting more weight than him, I can guarantee you that over time, Billy will see better triceps growth due to the various technical aspects of the movement that he's taken the time to fix and optimize. If you're letting your elbows excessively sway forward and back during the movement, then all you're doing is involving more of the lats, since they are mainly responsible for shoulder extension. Now, this isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it is something you want to avoid if you want to prioritize triceps development, given that this takes tension away from the triceps during the movement. So what you want to do instead is lower the weight, bring your elbows down to your side, and keep them locked and pinned to your side throughout the movement. You can now visually see how the triceps take on the majority of the load while the involvement of the lats is minimized. Letting the forearms take over is a little harder to catch, but it's just as common, especially when the bar attachment is used. And this happens when you flex your wrist as you push the weight down, which not only shifts tension away from the triceps, but also puts your wrist at a mechanical disadvantage and stresses the elbow joint as well. Instead, you want to keep the wrist in a neutral position relative to your forearms in order to both increase wrist stability and elicit a stronger contraction from the triceps. And finally, another common error people make is slowly leaning forward and rounding their back as they begin to fatigue or when they use a weight that's too heavy. This actually causes the elbows to widen, which not only creates a favorable leverage to make each rep easier for you, but it also shifts tension away from the triceps and more so onto the shoulders and even the chest. Instead, you want to properly set up by sticking your chest up and out, retract your shoulder blades, pin your elbows to the side, and maintain this position as you perform each rep.
Setuju kan Anda bahwa sehat adalah pilihan? Jadi kita bebas mengkonsumsi makanan apa saja, kita bebas melakukan aktivitas apa saja, gaya hidup yang seperti apa, tetapi kita tidak bebas dalam konsekuensinya. Jadi kita mau enak di depan atau di belakang, itu adalah pilihan kita. Dan selain itu, kita tidak mungkin membayar orang melakukan push up, pull up, atau squat, tetapi kita yang mendapatkan ototnya. Jadi kita yang harus melakukan kepada diri kita sendiri. Selain itu, kekuatan dan kesehatan mental kita ternyata dipengaruhi oleh kekuatan fisik. Jadi kita harus melatih fisik kita supaya kita bisa mengatasi segala tantangan dalam hidup kita. Saya Joko Mafu bersama BINARAGA.NET. Kami mengajak Anda membangun generasi baru yang lebih cerdas, fit, dan tangguh. Di BINARAGA.NET, kami selalu percaya bahwa setiap orang pasti bisa memiliki tubuh yang ideal dan sehat. Dengan subscribe, like, dan share video ini, Anda turut membantu membangun Indonesia sehat dan kuat. Salam jelas fitness, saya JP.